Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of working on a tower defense simulator, and in this tutorial we'll be working on the towers and the placement system to those towers. So let's get straight to it. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the tower. Just put in an NPC in workspace and we'll work from there. It'll be moved eventually. So go in your tower and put in a script, and then we're going to type local tower. So we're defining a tower script equals script.parent. And then we'll grab the zombies, so local zombies, workspace zombies. So this is where the zombies are gonna be. Now we're gonna set a max distance. So we'll do max distance equals, just do 15 for now. We'll make the max distance editable, and then we're gonna do local targets. It's gonna be the target type, so it'll be like nearest, could be farthest, could be the strongest. We'll actually name it targets type, and then we'll do local target equals targets type. So we're just gonna auto set it to the first one, which is nearest, but we'll make it changeable later. And then we're gonna have a function, so local function calculate target. So this is like, we're gonna calculate where the target's at, which one to do. And so we'll do local nearest distance. So this is for the target type nearest distance. It has to be an infinite number. So we'll just do math.huge. And then for local farthest distance, it's for the farthest type 0. Local current target equals 0. And for I, zombie. Zombie in pairs. Zombies. This is the zombies folder, so there'll be zombies in there during the waves. So I'm gonna get children to that. Do. And I'm gonna see if the humanoids help. So if zombie.humanoid.help is greater than 0, then local distance, this is the distance from the tower to the zombie, will equal zombie dot humanoid root part dot position minus tower dot humanoid root part dot position dot magnitude. That's why I added the brackets at the start, because we're gonna find the magnitude. So local distance equals zombie.humanoid root part dot position. We're getting the magnitude of this. And then if distance is less than max distance, so if it's within max distance, target's type equals nearest, then if distance less than nearest distance, then current target equals zombie. Nearest distance. So yeah, so it's grabbing the nearest it would set the nearest distance to this current zombie's distance, and eventually, if there's a closer zombie, it will set the current target to that zombie. So this is for the nearest, and then we'll go here, do else. Else if, we'll do target type equals farthest, so we're gonna find the farthest target. Then if distance is greater than farthest target, then current target equals zombie. And then we're gonna set the farthest distance to this distance. We'll do else if target's type equals strongest. So we're just gonna grab the strongest, then local zombie humanoid equals zombie find first child humanoid, and then if zombie humanoid and zombie humanoid dot health is greater than current target dot humanoid dot zero. Then current target equals zombie. The max distance will be distant. There's something wrong with this. Else. Oh, we're missing state. The end statement. What's wrong? If. What's the problem? Sorry, right here. We have to connect these. Sorry, we just connect these right here. Delete one of these and this. We accidentally ended the if statement there. So, yeah, that's good for the calculating. And then we'll constantly run it. So we'll do while true, do, wait, just do. We'll have it update every 0.1, but this will be updated for how often it does the damage. So every 0.1, we'll find current, so local current target equals calculate target. So target. So now we have the current target. Current target. Current target. Dot humanoid. Take damage. Well, for now, just do 10 damage. And then we're gonna rotate the tower's humanoid to the zombie for future references. So humanoid root equals current target. Humanoid. And then tween, we need to define tween service up here, so go tween service equals game get service. Alright, so tween service create tower dot humanoid root part dot position. So we're grabbing the position, we're gonna tween it dot new 0.3, and then C frame equals C frame dot new tower dot root part position, and then should be humanoid. Yeah, I updated dot position and play. And should be good for there. I think that's it. I spelled this wrong. Magnitude. The if current target. Sorry, we're calling a function by accident. I don't know why. Current target. Like calculate target here. We're not supposed to have that end here. We actually want to take this because this is part of this. Then we have an end statement here. Oh, sorry, and here it's supposed to be target, not target's type. And sorry, we're supposed to, after this runs, we have to return. Oh, sorry, and this is not supposed to have position. Alright, let's test it. Oh, yep, it's destroying. Alright, so now we have to make the zombies destroy themselves upon their death. So we can just go to their spawn module and we'll do zombie dot humanoid died connect function. Oh, sorry. Dot died connect function. Wait one, so wait one for completely removing the zombie, so just destroy. Okay, now it should destroy, so let's test that. Yep, destroyed. They disappear. New wave. See, it rotates towards. So if this had an animation, it would just be following it. So yeah. Now let's make the tower spawnable. Like if we click a tower GUI, click where we want to place it. So first we'll create a GUI, which I pre-made actually right here. We go to inventory, enable it. Just looks like this here. I'll open up so you guys can take a look. So it's just background, bar, and then the tower button. So yeah, now we're gonna create a script. Well, not create a script, sorry. We'll go into main and we're gonna add on to here. We're gonna update the called variables. And so I pre-made this script. So this is for all the variables we're gonna need. So tween service, get service, tween service. Here, let's put it up here. Make it look nicer. So, all the services we're gonna need. Tween service, we're gonna need local user, input service, get service, user input service. We're gonna need the camera, so local camera, players camera goes workspace dot current camera, and then inventory we're gonna need, so inventory, this is the GUI, so inventory script dot and what's that parent dot, we'll just wait for it because bug out. Inventory, and then local physics service, we need physics service. Actually, I don't think we need that. Yeah, we don't need that. Local placement equals nil, and local can place. So this is like we're checking if we're able to place it. But now it's false, but we'll update that. Local tower rotation. We're gonna be able to rotate the tower for 0. Alright. Now we will add. Now we'll go here. We'll do inventory. So grab an inventory. This could be different for you guys depending on how you made the button, but background.bar.tower. So we're grabbing the button. What am I talking about? We're grabbing the button. We're gonna do mouse button, one click. Connect function. And then if placement equals nil, then we'll create a function here. Placeholder tower. So this is just going to be client side placeholder tower, and then tower type function. Placeholder tower I doing? Local function equals placeholder tower type. And then we'll call that function placeholder tower. And our tower type is going to be tower based on this button that we have. And then else, we're going to destroy placement. This placement is the thing that's going to be hovered over your mouse as the tower. I'll show you what it is, but now it's a little confusing, yeah. Placement equals nil. So now we should go into our placeholder tower. We'll do if tower this equals tower, then placement equals replicated. Here, let's go to replicated storage. Create a folder, name it towers. I'm sorry, I cannot type. Towers, and then we are going to move our tower into our towers. And then placement equals replicated dot towers dot tower clone. So we clone it, and then placement dot parent equals voice space dot towers. Right, we have to create a towers folder. So space towers, and then for I, so we're gonna go through it and give it a transparency. So for I, part in pairs, so pairs, placement, get descendants, do. So we're going into our current placement. If the part is a base part, sorry, then part dot transparency. If tower type is tower. And now we have our thing, it's good. And then I think we are gonna do an input now. So we go here, user input service, input began, connect functions, so let's start input, then processed, if processed, then return, if placement, and can place equals true, then so we're able to place it. If user input if input, don't make freaking video. If input dot user input type equals anim dot user input type that's been one. So if they click, then we're gonna print clicked just for testing purposes. And then we're gonna create a remote here, and we're gonna name it spawn tower. So then we're gonna go on the server and spawn the tower. So we'll do replicated dot remotes dot spawn tower, so our server, and then placement dot name, so the name of the tower, and then the position of it. So placement dot different. Alright, and then placement destroy, so this is just the placement part, not the actual tower. We'll destroy it, and then placement go now. Alright, we're good on that. And then we're gonna need the ray of the mouse in order to know where the placement tower need to be. So let's create another function here. We'll do local function raycast, and then the blacklist. do local function raycast, and then a blacklist, for example, your character, and then we'll do local mouse mouse position, because user input service get mouse location, and then local mouse array equals camera viewpoint to array mouse position dot x. This way of getting the raycast towards mouse is inspired by genome code. He does really good at raycasting. So, and local params equals raycast params dot new, and then params dot filter type equals raycast filter type blacklist params dot filter descendant instances equals blacklist. Don't mind this being underlined. It's because it's old, and they'll eventually remove it and replace it with something, but for now it's going to stay like that. And then we're going to turn workspace raycast mouse. So we're finally putting it all together to where it is. Origin mouse array dot direction times 1000 params. That should be it for our raycast. And lastly, we'll put it all together. So run service. Oh right, we need to define run service. So we'll run service equals service run service. Run service. Run step to connect function. And then if placement, so if we have placement, then local result equals raycast. Raycast. So that's our result. And then if result dot instance dot name. So this is for where we are able to place it. And so basically my spot where you could place will be called ground, which is where we'll be able to place it. And then, sorry, go back to the script. And then, so if it's not, if the name of it is not ground, so our raycast is grabbing the name of it too, which is the instance.name. If it's not ground, it's not named ground, then for I part in pairs placement get descendant. So we're currently coloring our placement as red. So if part is a base part, then it's base part from part dot brick color equals brick color dot new 100, so that's red. And then can place will be false. So this is where the can place comes in. Place can place equals false. And then we'll do else. So if it is placeable, we'll do for I. Here, just copy this. But we'll change it to its green value. And can place will be true. And then outside this, that was just the coloring part of it. And then we'll do local XYZ, which is the position of where our placement would be. We'll do a result dot position dot x, and then result dot position dot y plus placement dot humanoid dot hip height. So this will vary. I'll explain it in a minute. This is the height of it. The hip height plus placement dot primary part dot size dot y. And then here, depending on the size of your NPC, you'll change this number right now. For my NPC, I only need it to be times 1.5. If you guys want to copy, I'll show you the size of my tower scale right here at 0.5. And then now we have that. The result dot position dot z. We get, don't know why that's result dot position dot y plus placement dot hit height. Local position C frame dot new XYZ times C frame angles. So we're actually gonna do the tower rotation. So yeah, we have that defined angles 0 math.rad and then tower rotation 0. And then placement, set primary part C frame, position. So that should be good. Here, local XYZ equals that. And then we also forgot a black list our placement. So put that in there. Play. Test it out. And yeah, it works. Now we'll make it placeable. As you see, it clicks, it disappears. We'll make it placeable and also rotatable. So let's just make it rotatable. So we'll go back into our input service, input again. We'll do if input dot keycode equals unknown dot keycode dot r. Then, so this is just the rotating part. It's super simple. Tower rotation equals plus equals 25. We could just do that. You could put it to whatever number you want as long as it just adds up to 360 at the very end or 180 when you add it. So that should rotate. Let's test it. Select the tower. Alright, it rotates. So yeah, now let's just make it placeable. So now that we called the spawn tower function, or remote, sorry, we spawn tower 5 server, we will go into server script service and we will add a script, name it tower spawn. Now we can just type local replicated equals game service replicate storage local towers, so this tower folder, just replicate towers, and then replicated dot remotes dot spawn tower dot on server event connect function player tower position, and then we're going to print received just for testing purposes. And if tower equals tower, so if its name is tower, then we will local spawn tower equals towers dot tower. Towers dot tower. Clone. We'll clone it. Spawn tower dot parent equals workspace, and then we set position spawn tower dot humanoid root part. C frame equals position. And that should be it, really. Should place now. So let's just test it. Tower, rotate if you want, place it. Looks good. And yeah, if you have any bugs, let me know. They should all be fixed. Oh yeah, and we also need to see how we can just jump on it and mess with it. Now we mess with collisions. So we don't want to be able to collide with this. Which is pretty simple. I'll teach you guys how to do it right now. So we'll go to model and then click collision groups and we'll create some. So first we're going to do the players collision group. So add group, players, another group, towers, another group, zombies. And yeah, let me bring it out. You can click table view. I prefer this. So in the zombies, we only want to collide with default, and towers, well, collide with default. There's do that. And so now, instead of just scripting it, we can make it a lot simpler. So go to our zombie, select all the parts, type collision group, and make sure it will at first say default, but make sure you make the collision group zombies for the zombie, and we'll go into tower. And then we'll do this for every single tower if you have more towers. Make sure the collision group is towers. And for the player, it's a little more difficult, and so we'll have to script it. I actually scripted it here earlier. It's really simple. You can just copy it down if you want. And this will be located in server script. So now if we click play, we shouldn't collide with the zombies. Yep. In the tower, yep, we don't collide with it. Place it. So yeah, collisions are made. Watch the zombies go through. That works. We'll watch this. It's currently. Yep. It's working. If you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments. That'll be it for today's video. We'll come back with the animations in the next one and probably the lobby. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.